the market has been going back up, right? I remember on the group where I posted some coins that people should buy, when everything was down. I hope we bought because everything seems to have been going back up. Now, one of the coins I bought during the week that is doing well that I love, one of the coins I posted, I asked people to, when everything was down, was cake. I think I bought cake, just this last weekend though, when it was around $9. And today is $17. It was one of the coins I posted on the group that you should buy when the market was down. Like I always say, the best time to enter the market is when it's down. Anytime it's down, anytime it's showing red, especially during this bull period, this is the best time. That's the best time to buy. I remember last week I said I listed some coin and I said they're still good to buy. Cake was one of them. So I think I bought some. I picked up some around that $9, and already it's around $17. It's going back up. So having said that, I quickly want to look at the charts. I want us to check the chart. And you see Bitcoin is back to 555,000. If everything goes as planned, I think we should be seeing before the end of this coming week, we should be seeing Bitcoin at 60,000, 61,000. So having said that, let's go to the chart. Let me quickly run through the chart with you. So we could see what Bitcoin is likely to do in the coming weeks, coming days. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. On this chart, you could see that, we already have almost like a breakout around this resistance area. There's a minor resistance around this axis. Bitcoin has, pushed out from here. During the week, I think it was 2 days ago, I posted a chart on the group. I was saying that if this bottom holds, Bitcoin was around, I think it was around 50,000 then. When I say if this bottom holds, we should go up. I don't know if anybody remember that chart I posted on the group. That we should go up from there, and and since then we have not come down. It's been moving up. So this resistance, we still have another resistance to battle with around $57,000. If that is broken, if this resistance is broken around $57,000, we can see an upward move up to this probably around that 58,000. The 58,000 zone seems to be the spot where Bitcoin will be having a lot of issues in the short term. If the $58,000 zone is broken, we should move up. We should move up very fast. I think the next couple of months will be very, very. Next couple of weeks into April will be good for the crypto market, because if you look at the scenario since even last year, a couple of years, April seems to be very good for Bitcoin. March last year, when we had the Bitcoin low around 3,005. It was during March. I think it was March. It was March. Okay, Veronica. Now remember I said this is the bottom that we might push up from there. So also in the next couple of weeks in April, I strongly believe we should see some. Number one of the reasons why I feel let me Google, that these things I wanted to check. Is Biden news approve I think okay. I think the US should be, if this $2 trillion goes through, which I believe is going to go through. The Biden administration is passing this $3 trillion. Who is this person? Why are people always doing this? You see that somebody just
it seems not clear.
So
I don't know what is happening.
Now, please mute yourself. So now what I'm saying is that, the US is going to pass this $3 trillion, for infrastructure and demand. If this goes through, that's going to weaken the dollar further. The dollar is already weakened. So we should see the stock market and the crypto market move up. I mean, drastically. If they actually pass that. Also, the Bitcoin ETF is launching. I think the first week of April. I'm not sure. Bitcoin ETF is going to launch. Fidelity is also, coming into the game. One of the biggest banks in the United States. So I mean, fundamentally, the crypto market should do very well. I mean, if all those things go through, so we should see. I strongly believe that the bull run is still very much on. Probably till around probably August, September. But for now, I still believe we're still going to see some upward swing, in the markets. So we should see some upward swing in the market. Then let's quickly look at Ethereum. Let's quickly look at Ethereum. Okay, I want to just check Ethereum. Ethereum for me has been doing anyhow for some days. I mean, for weeks now. So, but I believe one of the reasons Ethereum is having all this slowdown is because there's a lot of competition now, and the Ethereum this thing that they want to launch, they are going to delay it in July. But I strongly believe the E1559 that that improvement on the Ethereum network is actually going to help Ethereum to move up. So I strongly believe that if that goes through, so for me Ethereum is still a very good coin to hold, in the long run. So basically, that's just what I want us to just look at. I don't know if but like I said, one of the things that I actually want to talk about today is diversifying your portfolio. Like you don't want to keep your, like I always say, you don't want to keep your money in Naira alone. The funny thing right now around the world is that it's not even only Naira that is facing this issue. It's everywhere. The dollar is facing the same issue, inflation, because of number one, coronavirus, and governments all over the world are printing more money. So we are everywhere in the world, we are facing that inflation problem. So one of the things you want to do, you don't want to just leave your money in the bank. So some of the money you want to leave in the bank probably for emergencies, probably cash is in there probably for things to do in the house. But really, for me now, for some time, probably like 90% of my funds are either in cryptos and some other things I do, so that I know inflation is really eating deep into when you leave your money in the bank. Inflation is really eating into it. Apart from inflation, banks charges. Imagine Nigeria now over. The other day I sat down, I counted the number of fees that we pay in Nigeria on your money. Your money that is sitting in the bank is close to 10. There was one I posted recently. I don't know if anybody saw it on social media. I posted on my all of a sudden I just saw that Access Bank just charge me. They call it federal government electronic
transfer.
This one again. So they just keep stealing our money. With the inflation, with everything, bank is also coming, moving your money. I mean, it's just crazy. So now, what you want to now to play smart, you actually want to spread your portfolio. You want to spread your risk. So some of us have been following me that have bought some coins that have done well. Like I always say, you want to also play around. You also want to play around with some other investment. Just put your money and see your money work for you. If you understand what I'm saying. So there's this EA that one of my friends that my friend has been using it for a while. It's actually the one that developed it, but I just started playing around with it a couple of weeks ago. So and what I love about it. Okay, let me show you my statement. Can you guys see my screen? Hello?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay, right. Okay, right. Now this is the Forex account that I spoke about. So I just started playing with it. I think that was it's this month of March 3rd. No, on the 6th, March 6th. As you can see, it's actually a cent account actually. So I think I put $1,150. So the beautiful thing about the Forex robot is that it's automated, it's fully automated. Now, if I scroll down, you see that there's a lot of trading that is going on. You agree with that, Iman? I cannot personally trade like this. Okay, I cannot personally trade like this. If you have been around forex trading, you understand that this is just this should be a robot. So it's actually a robot that is trading. You just set and forget. I'm going to take you guys through that process. I have to set it up probably during the week. But I just want to introduce it to you so that you understand it. Like I said, you don't want to as you're making profit, you want to spread your risk. Probably put some in forex, put some while you're also actively trading cryptocurrency. You want to put some in forex and allow your money to work for you. Like as you are sleeping, your money is working for you. Like this year now, I set it up, I go to bed, I don't do any other thing. Okay, this is actually the platform. This is actually, you can see that it's placing trade. So it automatically place trade by itself. I don't do anything. Okay, it just places trade by itself. And if you look at the progression of growth that it has done, you see that it's been upward. Although you see some drawdown, but it keeps going up. And I think it only have one loss here, and a lot of wins. That's had a lot of wins. And then one of the things I love about it is that the drawdown is very, very low. If you understand the forex, it's just using 0.81%. It's just using 0.81% of my capital to trade. So it's not a very aggressive EA. Although I'm still tweaking it. I'm still doing some tweaking. As we progress, as I'm tweaking it, I'll be letting you know. So far for the last 2 weeks that has been trading, I think I've done $1,430. That is like the percentage increase is just around if I'm going to look at it in dollars range, just around say 2% in 2 weeks, which is not bad. If you look at that 2% to let's say you are doing 5% in a month, in a year, that's about 60%. Now, if you compound that in 2 years, that's a lot of money. You'll be looking at, your 1,000 can be looking at probably around $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. If you compound it, if you continue to compound it. Now, there are various ways you can trade this year. You can either be aggressive about it or be conservative. But because I'm still testing it, so I'm actually being conservative about it. Probably as time goes on. So what I plan to do is I'm going to open another WhatsApp group. Anybody that is interested, you join that group, so that I don't want us to club the two with WhatsApp and what do they call it? Sorry, with cryptos. So I want us to different. So anybody that is interested can join. And then, like I said, this EA, the guy has been using for as long as I know, more than 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. So, and he's been telling me about it, but I just sat down and looked at it. Like I said, it's just a way of you just edging your portfolio. You don't want to keep your portfolio in one thing. You want to spread it. You see people like Dangote, people like Otedola, they have interest, in different things, And like I said, this is like a set and forget thing. But in the coming days, I'm still going to be teaching you how you can use it manually, because I'm also testing the manual thing, how you can use the EA manually also. So just I'm just doing this for us to just have different approach to the way we allow our money to work for us. It's very, very key. Allowing your money to work for you is very, very key, so that you don't put all your egg in one basket. And like I said in the write-up that I dropped at the group, the beautiful thing about Forex is that it's a $2 trillion daily, market. And trust me, you don't want to just taking a chunk of that alone. it's more than enough. Now, the condition for you to use this EA, and like I said in the group, it's completely free to use it. Though you are not paying any money. It's completely free. Then the VPN, I'm going to teach you how to set up, because I'm actually using on the VPN. On the VPS, virtual private server. So this is the VPS. That means it's running 24 hours. The software is running on the account, on my account, 24 hours. Whether I have internet or not. I'm going to show you how to set up this also, probably during the week. They're using Amazon Web Service, and it's free for 1 year. It's free for 1 year. You're not paying anything. Although there are some VPS that you have to pay, but for the Amazon Web Service, it's free. You're not paying anything. There's a process how you can use it. Like you won't need to pay anything. So your trading is running 24 hours. Whether you don't even need the internet. Once you have set it up, once you put the settings and everything, and we put it on Amazon Web Service, so it runs 24 hours, 24/7, and then it picks trade on its own 24/7. Now, the condition that is attached to it before you can use this EA, this robot or this software, is that you must use the link, our broker link, to register, because that's the only way we also will be paid, because we get paid commission as the robot plays trades on your account, right? Now, one of the things we are going to be doing is that as time goes on, the first setting I'm going to set up for us during the week is these conservative settings that you don't need to. The returns is it's not aggressive. It's not aggressive. The result is not aggressive. The result is probably you are doing 2%, 5% in a month. But as time goes on, probably in the next couple of days, as when you start using it, as when you understand it, then I'll show you how you can use it aggressively. It's an aggressive way. But we're going to start with the conservative way so that you see it as how it works. Now, if the software, like I said, is using less than 1% of your capital, okay, and you don't, so that should tell you that you can really have a loss. For the last 2-3 weeks, I've only had one loss. And I only check it probably after 3-4 days. I'll just, what's this software doing? Let me go and see what it is. I'll check it out. I don't do anything. Also, the minimum you can use to trade, for this account is $100. It's actually a cent account. So we'll take you through the process how to do that. So somebody is asking a question. No. I know it's secure. Forex for You or eGlobal has been the program we are using, right, has been around since 2000. If I'm not mistaken, I think 2005 also. And it's one of the, I think they started the cent account in this broker, this Forex for You. So it's one we are using. So it's quite secure. And the EA, and I'm working with the guy that designed that EA. We're also working together on a website that we're going to launch very soon for this Forex thing, purposely. We are working on a website. But I just want you guys to be part of the first people that will enjoy the benefit. So after this webinar, I'm going to create a WhatsApp group. I'm going to put you guys there. I'll drop it on you join that group. Then I'll drop the link for you to register. I'll drop the link for you to register with this broker. So you can sign up. You can start with as little as $100. I just put the EA, and then you see how it works. When you see the way it works, trust me, you can now later probably increase your investment, and so that you can spread your risk, so that you don't put your money in everything. In the coming days, I'm also going to be sharing with us how to invest in bonds, how to invest in ETF and some other things that I'm personally, invested in. Also, how you can invest in how you can trade the United States stocks, even though you're in Nigeria. In the coming days, that's not now, probably in the next couple of I'm just taking my time to just, let you guys in what I'm into. So this is one of the things that I'm doing right now that I want you guys to be part of. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have any question. Like I said, probably let's start with Forex. Like I said, I'm using the free version of Zoom. I don't know what I'm trying to pay. I couldn't pay for the paid one. Probably I'll first time in during the week. So if you go off, just join me again on the with that link. So having said that, I don't know if you have any question. Okay, I think somebody, so we could. Well, okay, yeah. We can start. Probably I'm actually going to drop the link today, so you can sign up today this night. Sign up this night with the link, and then how to set up the VPS, because you need to know how to set up this VPS. Instead, I'll do the video tomorrow. I'll do the video and I'll drop it on that new group. So that first thing you want to do, you want to set up that this VPS. Then how you can put money in that account, in this Forex for You account. I think you can use they accept Perfect Money for Nigeria. You can use Perfect Money to fund it. They don't accept Bitcoin. You can use Perfect Money. You can use Neteller. I don't advise you to use Neteller though. You can use Skrill and some other things. I'm going to do a video this night or tomorrow. I'll drop it on the group, on the new group that I'm going to create for the Forex thing. Like I said, it's just a way for us to just have. If you look at the chart, if you look at my chart so far for this, you see that it's upward. It's now very soon. Another reason why I'm trying to throw this one open is that very soon, if you have been around cryptocurrency, you understand that we have winter. We have crypto winter. Crypto winter is very soon, probably towards the end of the year. By early next year, we'll enter a bear market where you'll not be seeing so much activity, in cryptocurrency, in quote, where all the coins will come down. That's the truth. Where you have the last bear season, Ethereum did minus 94%. I mean, from the all-time high, it went down as low as minus 94%. Bitcoin did as much as around, I think, 75% or so. I can't remember. And you show these coins, all of them will come down. So it's not like someone that be asking, what else can we be doing? So this is one of the things you could, you can just play around with. Okay. There's somebody that all these small things that we are looking at there. As time goes on, I'm going to also talk about how you can also leverage on it. Also from other people, probably make money from asking people to, probably you could put funds together, when you understand it works. I'm not advising you do that now. And there's somebody that sent me a proposal, one of the guys in the group, and the guy is doing very well. The guy has done something that even me, I've not thought about it in Nigeria. And he's been helping people to, just from all the coins that we have been buying, he's been buying, and he's been, also he has created the funds where his friends put funds together, and then he's paying them returns on a monthly basis. I'm going to talk about that later on as time goes on, how you can do that, how you can set that up so that you're making money from other people's money, and then you're paying them returns, since you understand how the market works, and it's something that is very dicey. That aspect is very dicey. But once you understand the scenario of trading, you will see that it's something that you can play around with. Okay. So I think I'll soon be rounding up. I don't know if anybody have any other question. If you have any other question that you actually wanted to ask, probably cryptos, probably Forex. so we are entering Forex now. Probably Forex, probably crypto, So like I said, you can play around with, even with $100. Okay. Oh yeah, Tosin. Okay, Tosin, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, boss.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to ask the mining thing that you spoke about like last month. You've not heard anything
Thank
about
you, Gary.
it again.
I said I was going to talk about we are having issue with the card, with the graphic card that we used to buy. Because of China,
Okay.
I told you the pool is set up in South Africa. So China, South Africa stopped allowing imported stuff to come into their country. They are seizing it. So, but then we've gotten somebody that can help us get it. I think I spoke with them like 2-3 days ago. The reason why I didn't want to talk about it again because of that issue. I don't want to tell anybody to pay for a mining pool and then we are not mining. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I just said, okay, let's just keep it on. But underground, we are still working on it. As a matter of fact, they say they will get us that is one card that is laying us. We just one single card that is actually delaying us. So and that card will be available probably in the next 2-3 weeks or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So staking, okay, John. So staking, what do you want me to talk about staking? Staking is it depends on the platform you are using. What exactly do you want me to talk about in staking? I think I did a video on farming and staking and I dropped on the group. Probably I'll look for it and drop it. You go over it, pancake swap and all those things. I've already done that video that you can go through. So like I said, spreading your investment is something that I do personally. So I'm not telling you what I don't do. If I go up now, you see that is my name that is there. Can you see it's my name that is there? So something that I am doing personally. And I won't tell you what I don't do. It's the only way, like we are talking the group. We saw somebody that says they turn 1,000 to $1 million. Is the only way investment, spreading your risk and across investment, is the only way you can actually be financially free. That's the truth. I don't know, for me, I don't know how many, if you're a salary earner, I don't know how many years you want to work that you're going to get $1 million. If you're a business person, I don't know how many federal government contracts that you need to get. Probably eventually, if you get the federal government contract. But as a business person, I'm not saying business people they can't eat $2 million, $5 million. I'm just saying, so it's investment like this that when you spread it around, you never can tell. Now, $1,000 probably don't do. I'm going to do a webinar on compounding. Do you know that if you compound $1,000 for 5 years? I mean, if you compound it consistently for 5 years, you'll be looking at over probably close to $1 million. Now your $1,000 consistently for another 5 years. It's a lot of money. So even this conservative forex trading that I just showed you at 20%, 25% per annum in another 5 years is a lot of money. If you compound it, it's a lot of money. So somebody say we trading pair, right? You can't. There's no anyone that will become USDT. If you are doing short-term trade, Bitcoin with a pair is okay because you have a lot of swing with Bitcoin. Right? If you are doing short-term. So what is the maximum you can invest? There's no maximum, but the minimum you can invest is like $100. Just understand that you are not giving me your money. The only thing that myself and the guy that owns the software is enjoying is that you only use our link to register, and that's the only thing. So each time the software places a trade on your account, we are getting commission. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. So and I'm working with the guy. The guy is focusing on the product, which is the software, because we know that if the software does very well and everybody makes money, even us will be happy. You get so the maximum you can invest, that's left to you. So after this class, I'm going to create the group and drop the link that you can. Everybody just register. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a video how you can set up this VPS. It's an Amazon web service. How you can do it, and then how you can place the platform in the VPS. Okay, so let me. Okay, staking on Pancake Swap is like I think I did a video on staking on Pancake Swap. After this meeting, I'm going to drop the video, guys. Please, if you are in the group, You can see there's a video I did on staking and farming on Pancake Swap. Please, let me drop it on the group for Mr. John. That you can go back. So okay, actually, I can't claim. Probably you are doing something wrong. I don't know if although you say you can't claim your Jude. I don't know. Probably you are doing something. Are you doing that on your phone? I don't know. Probably you do it on the system.
I'm using MetaMask on my laptop.
The VPS. I mean, you say, can the VPS be used on the mobile? I don't know, because the VPS is actually very robust. I'm not sure you can. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. I'm going to make a video and drop it on the group. You just go right. Okay. So guys, let's call it a day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a group and drop the link on this people group. So when you guys join, then I'll drop the link to register on the. There's a lot we are going to do together on the Forex. So we are just starting, So just get your seat belts, and it's going to be very interesting. Trust me, it's going to be very. There's apart from this conservative thing that is giving me like 2, 3, 4, 5% in a month. I'm also working on another thing using the same software. I'm testing it probably in the next couple of weeks. We have actually done it, but I've not personally done it. So I want to do it myself. So that when I'm talking about it, I have a testimony just like this. So that in a month I can be doing like 20%, 25%. I mean, 20%, 25% in a month is not bad at all. If you are playing with some sizable amounts, you really enjoy it. So just like I always say, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And for me personally, if you know me, if those that know me that way, anything I want to do, I want to do for the long term. I've been trading Bitcoin now is over 10 years. So we are not in this group, we are not going anywhere. All of us in the next 4 or 5 years, we are here. So if I get anything, so many other goodies I'm working on, I'll be putting on the group. Okay. Peace. For those that are just joining us, I'll just say, just go and look for me on YouTube. Go to my channel on YouTube. Just search for my name, Adelola Shokoya. You see my videos. Okay. You see my videos. So for my videos, you can subscribe to me. Just watch all those videos, all the videos. The Shokoya is 1K actually. Just subscribe to my channel. You see all the videos I'm doing there. Okay. Guys, so let's call it a day because this thing is going to log me out now. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay now. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, good night. Yeah, bye.
Thank you, boss. I love you.
Good night, too.